to kind of put faces to.
Yeah, to things.
Yep.
We are now streaming.
And that was the 4th time I got hepatitis B.
You've got to stop going back there. I don't know how many times no matter how much it scratches your itch, you got to stop.
It itches before, it itches after, it itches between. Like you can't stop the clap, man.
We'll give Chris a couple minutes.
Where's Jeff? He knew. He even asked.
Yeah, Jeff asked.
He said who?
No.
I don't know what that means.
Didn't tell him, so maybe.
He did get his book today of Icewind Dale.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to
might be
play
good.
Baldur's Gate for the first time in years. I forgot how clunky that game was.
You're playing
The
the enhanced
original?
edition?
Yeah.
I've been doing Icewind Dale on the Switch.
Playing the Steam version.
I love that game so much.
It was on super sale. I got all of the old point-and-click games for $13 plus soundtracks.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. I would like to grab the Baldur's Gate games on the Switch as well once they go on, because I like wandered into a GameStop and they just had one of the Icewind Dale and Planescape Torment, just a copy of it sitting on the shelf, and it was like $12, and I was like, "Yep, I'm buying that."
My best snag was Walmart had Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Switch for $10. It was
$10.
mispriced. And I
Wow.
saw someone buy it and he went through and I went, can I also get a copy of that?
Yeah, I'll take that as well. Yeah, that happened. I used to love Kmart because I collect Transformers, and the Kmart by my house, I don't know what was wrong with their computer system, but it never worked right. And I'd go in and find, like, on the very top shelf, they'd have like $150 Transformers up there, and I'd pull them down, and they had the scan thing right next to it, and I'd scan them all. And occasionally you'd get one they'd entered in wrong, and I got a $150 one for $11.
Yo,
I scanned it, it said 11, and I went, I took it up to the counter and put it right there. She said $11. I was like, here you go.
it feels at Best Buy. I noticed that with the Game of Thrones Blu-rays when it was I think it was like season 5, and the first 2 DVDs went on Black Friday sale early, and I bought them right as I was leaving work, and then played dumb when they had to pull it and reprice it because I was employee plus employee discount.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I was gonna ask. They're starting to do Keyforge stuff on Tuesday nights with up here in my area, and I didn't want to like overlap the two. I was gonna see if rescheduling or if I could just do every other night or every other week, try to get to it, because they're not doing every night. It's like first and third of every month, because I don't want to miss out on this, but things are opening back up, and I've been itching for human contact.
Humans, people are the worst.
Humans.
But if we need to flex the schedule a little bit, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm not expecting a turnaround right away. I'm not going to start playing until we get something figured out, but I just wanted to bring it up now.
Is it going to be the same day every week, or
It's always on a Tuesday.
it's always
So-
on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's like Tuesday at like 5:30. So,
Okay.
but you guys came first, so if I can't make Keyforge work, I'll just go to another place. But I don't want to screw you guys over. You guys have been cool.
I have to negotiate time changes with my wife,
No, that's
so I'm fine with it. She's the bottleneck.
no, totally. That's why I'm bringing it up now. In other news,
Scott,
wanna
you
show
have
off?
a day you can't.
The only other thing I have going on outside of our D&D game is every other Friday I do that the D&D game that I play in, so more or less 2 Fridays out of the month I'm no good.
Okay, we probably wouldn't do it on Friday.
because I do my streaming on Friday, even though no one watches.
Oh, I know what that's like.
I think we've streamed about 200 episodes of our D&D game, and I don't think any of them have over 10 views.
Dude, my last couple of YouTube videos have also just been suppressed to hell. Like, YouTube is rough for visibility anymore.
To be fair, I do not advertise or market myself at all.
Where's your Twitter and your Linktree and your,
Don't have a
Patreon?
Twitter. Almost got a
And it's
Patreon, but it was too much effort.
Patreon, baby.
I think that's it. I wouldn't advertise on Facebook because I don't like Facebook.
You don't like a strange data collection warehouse?
That's every platform.
Yeah, but Facebook's really bad about it.
I had it, somehow it heard me talking about wedding stuff, and wedding stuff started popping back. I'm like, how? I mute my microphone when I'm not using it. I think it was either my phone or just, I don't know.
So here's something interesting, Justin. When you give an application access to your microphone, you can't actually mute it. It can override whatever you do.
So the thing is, I don't use Facebook as an app because I knew about that. I only use the browser.
Did you give Chrome access to your microphone? You probably did, didn't you?
Not
Really?
I don't think you can.
PC. He was talking about the PC. Ooh, maybe because of Discord.
Do you have relationships established on Facebook?
My wife.
and she could have been talking about weddings and triggering ads on you.
We weren't.
Oh.
We were vocally talking about it. We didn't, because one of my friends, one of his roommates recently got engaged, and we were talking about.
Does she have the
Oh,
app?
no.
Okay.
You know, one of the
Swinging at
biggest
everything I see.
downsides.
I know it happened to me today because in a private Discord message with another friend, we were talking about Final Fantasy XIV, and then I tabbed back over to Facebook and I started getting Final Fantasy XIV ads.
They're brutal. Those ads are everywhere.
You know what I wish I got ads for? Halo Infinite. There's no ads.
It's because there's,
Talk about it
there's
all
no
you want.
news.
I know!
Give me some
like,
Halo
please.
news.
I
Give
keep
me
my
Halo Infinite delayed.
I keep
You know
my
who I
ad
blame for
suppression
all
so
this?
much.
This other company that did a partnership at one time. That's who I blame.
So one of the worst things I have is my PlayStation 5. You can't customize the background. It will always show you kind of like the latest and greatest that PlayStation wants you to see, which already pisses me off. But a company I applied for in Colorado recently announced a game, and they were spotlighted for a while on my
Oh,
PlayStation
God.
5.
Fuck you.
And every time I was like, fuck that. Like, it was infuriating. And it was just like, you can't do anything about it. You can't tell them I'm not interested. You can't tell them to like change to a different background. It's just like, I stewed for like 2 weeks. I didn't want to use my PlayStation 5. I am that spiteful on it, but it was just like, "Ugh."
You were right to move away. Housing prices have gone up even higher.
Same,
It's insane.
it's getting up here too. Like, it's already starting to climb. Like, I'm trying to get pre-approved and shit.
You know what else was awesome? Somebody's like, oh, Boulder, Colorado is the best place to live in the country. So I'm sure that made more people want to come here.
I just love hiking, and I'm gonna go to Boulder because I like hiking. It's like going to LA for tacos in LA.
In LA.
In LA.
My wife said that they're coming to the Fox, and tickets go on sale Friday, by the way.
Who?
Letterkenny?
Yeah.
Huh.
They do. Letterkenny does live shows. That's awesome.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. And they're coming to the Fox, and tickets go on sale this Friday.
This episode is brought to you by.
Letterkenny in the fabulous Fox Theater.
I will retroactively bill them for that sponsorship.
Yeah, I don't see your donations coming in, right?
They'll give you a bag of peanuts if you go see a show there next time.
I'll claim allergies.
They were already here. Boo.
Right,
Just glad
everybody-
life is slowing down. I like that. I don't like lots of things happening at once.
It's slowing down. It's
Yeah.
picking up over here. Everybody's wanting to do everything.
I just want to do races again.
I'm so excited. I need to buy my ticket. We should have gotten a Rugged Maniac sponsorship.
This episode is brought to you by Rugged Maniac because I love them. They are the best. I will spend more money at that race. I will buy a ticket for me. If they let you buy tickets for someone else, I'm gonna buy an extra one and drag someone with me next year.
Did they honor your ticket forward a year?
Yup.
Do I need to like email or call them?
I have no idea. So they gave you the piece of paper and it had the code on it. I just entered the code and it worked.
Huh. I guess they could tell it wasn't used, so.
Well, they said last year that if you registered for this race, and they have your information if you bought a ticket because you bought a ticket with your email, they said either register for our what is it? What fucking thing did they do last year? Their virtual Rugged Maniac, or save your ticket for next year and it'll work.
Keyforge had to do that for the people going to Worlds. I was talking to some people up here who qualified. And they're like, "Yeah, my thing from 2019 is still valid. I can go to any Worlds event for 21 or 22 and play."
Ooh.
So that's good that they're letting you kind of roll it over after 2020.
I mean, the races have been pretty good about it.
Savage was the same way. They're like, bump your ticket to next year.
Yeah, but I think you actually have to talk to them. Like, you have to talk to customer service, then they authorize it for 21.
I didn't.
Huh. All right, well, I have some hunting to do. Well, I know I have pictures of
You
it.
know when the race
Because
is, right? For Rugged is like
It's,
30 days
14.
away or something.
yeah. Well, I have to get my ticket. And I'm sleeping at your house, Sean.
You know that's fine. I have like 18 bedrooms.
It seems like you get more bedrooms every time I talk to you. First it was like 7.
Keep popping them off at your house.
Well, I learned this trick from when we talked to Clarence and his 38 kids. He said he'd do Tough Mudder with us next year.
Like, as in 21 or 22?
Next year is 22. 21 Tough Mudder has already passed.
Not
Oh,
the
that's-
Colorado one.
I know that's a question I have because it's this weekend.
Oh, God. Maybe I should go.
If I can make it work, will you go?
Oh, my God. I don't know if you know what you're in for, Sean. I don't even know what I'm in for on this.
I did not say anything about that. I said, if I can go, can you make it work?
Yeah, I'll talk to the boss. God, that's kind of an expensive ticket, $129.
Yeah, it'd also be a plane ticket.
Okay, I mean-
Sucks.
I'll text the boss. I didn't realize that was coming up. I just written off this whole year.
I was talking to my cousin this weekend. She lives up in Boston, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll do a race with you. When's the next one?" And I was like, "The Boston one. When is that? I know the Georgia one's over." And it was last weekend.
Oh my God.
Fuck me.
The
Is there a
marathon?
Spartan up there, though?
I'm not signing up for a Spartan in Colorado. That sounds awful. I already can't climb a rope in Georgia. Why would I do it in Colorado?
That is true.
That's fair, man. It's thinner up there.
The air is thinner,
Oh,
so
wait.
way less, right?
That's crazy. Hey, Justin, it's in Littleton.
What is?
I'm used to being like super remote. This obstacle race.
Where in Littleton? I'm trying to think something. Well,
There's
some
a
decent-
farm, Sterling Ranch.
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
figure out
Yeah,
where it
I can see that being large enough for. Because I was thinking like near Clement, there's all those like open spaces.
Well, oh yeah, they could actually do it in Boulder because you can't build stuff there. There's so many farms.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, I see where it is. Interesting. How far away is this from me? things I need to know in my life. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't know. This one, I've been like climbing and doing my bike and a little bit of running.
You'll be fine. I've been climbing and biking, or climbing and running, a few times a week.
Oh yeah, there's actually a rock climbing gym right here, like a mile and a half from our house.
I'm so fucking lucky. I gotta drive 20 minutes to get to Stone Summit.
Well, that's right. Stone Summit has the second.
Stone
their
Summit's
second
only a
location.
5-minute drive from my house.
Yeah, we were driving like 45 minutes when we went to Stone Summit. That was
You were
ridiculous.
driving 45 minutes to my Stone Summit.
To the-
Mine.
to your Stone.
Living
Well,
out.
you don't go to the.
I
You're
go to the
not.
one in
You don't go to the
Kennesaw.
one at 285. Yeah, the Kennesaw one. You don't go to the big fancy one.
I don't need a big fancy one. I stay in the kids' room.
That's where it's at. Apparently, kids love it and it wears them out. So.
I don't bring my kid. I just run up and down the small walls and do laps around the kids' room.
Do you get in kids' faces and go, "That's right, I did it"?
I had to change my schedule. They said I can't come back during regular hours because I kept doing that.
Okay, I do have to say this is something really nice. The rock climbing gym here is open until 11 p.m. the entire week, Monday through Friday.
The
And then
spot.
they open at like 6 on 3 days a week. I was like, okay, so you can go late or you can go early, or you could go early, work, go at lunch, and go late. See, I mean, there's
I can only go early? Well, I go early Tuesday, Thursday.
I have baby hands. I don't know if you can see it, but my hands are like peely. What you get? No calluses because I haven't climbed in a long
There you go.
time.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna rock it. I'll talk to my wife. You talk to yours.
I'll ask
make this
Kristen if she
happen.
wants to do it.
Jeff, you're gonna
Yep.
join us, right?
For what?
Oh, we're
Colorado.
We're both gonna. I'm
Tough
gonna fly
Mudder.
to Colorado this weekend to do Tough Mudder. And you're gonna come too, right?
How much is a ticket?
Race tickets, $120 plus bullshit fees.
Which is the plane ticket?
Oh, wait, weren't Tough Mudder tickets always on Groupon? Okay,
Not
let's
gonna
go to
be-
Groupon.
Hold on, let's figure out the plane ticket. That's the expense.
Well,
That's gonna be the weird part. That's the unknown.
Let's see. I haven't been on Groupon in like 2 years. Makes me kind of sad.
Hold on.
Where is it at? Is it Denver?
Yeah, it'd be Denver.
Fly to Denver. Frontier, $94.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys get all the cheap ass tickets.
Cause yep, Atlanta. If we leave on Friday, it's $100. And we come back Sunday? Nah, I want to come back.
Is that round trip?
Yeah, that's round trip.
94 for a round trip. That's not bad. Is
Frontier
it-
to Atlanta's cheap. Well, I was doing that when I came back for those races. That's what it was. I think I got one ticket for like $65. Like it was.
It's the bonus to living near the busiest airport in the world.
I do miss those cheaper Delta
We,
flights.
we
If I want to
definitely
go,
need a perk living in Georgia.
You had all the cool movie stuff happening until people started pulling out.
That's still happening.
Huh?
Mhm.
they just have authentic gunshots in the background.
It's true.
I would like to thank Georgia for allowing Denver to host the MLB All-Star Game.
We're a giving state. Except when it matters. All right. We could talk about Tough Mudder Crab after game, since we're half an hour in. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z, guys? It's been
Fuck
like
if I
3
know.
or 4 weeks.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead.
We're all dying.
I bought a new game for us to play, and
Wait, how did we all die? What happened? We had
There was
such a
a-
good plan.
There was a cataclysmic. I can't even
Cataclysmic.
talk. I can't talk. I'm so tired.
The
There was
fireworks
a
store
big
exploded.
explosion, and
Things
reality tore in half, and everyone died.
Reality was torn asunder, is what happened.
Why did we do that? See,
How did
Who
we
says
manage
who
that?
did it? Someone rolled a 1, God showed up, and he was like, fuck all y'all.
No, it was the two gnome children.
Tell-
Yeah.
They were
I bet it
actually
was serious?
deities in disguise, and Jeff did not
It
know
was
this.
Chad. wasn't
By terrorizing them so thoroughly, we made them give up on reality itself. I broke their will to exist.
Oh, and I had some good ideas for voices this week.
What really happened is y'all made it to an inn in the gnome capital. You were approached by a representative from one of the gnome royalty about participating in Battle of the Bands. Battle of the Bands being a
Literal battle.
literal battle between two bands of people.
Like war bands, right?
Yeah, it's like some sort of Yu Yu Hakusho meets Scott Pilgrim.
You guys are ridiculous.
And you were at an inn, and there was something about grass in the inn, like plants growing out of the floor.
Okay.
Well, that's right, because it was natural because of the way the town was laid out. Right?
And let's just fast forward it to something interesting. You were contacted by the representative of the royal family and asked to meet at a location to discuss representation in the forthcoming tournament. And before you stands an older wizardly looking gnome, robe, fancy pointed hat. He's got a staff with a glowing rock on it. He's trying to hit every single one of those wizard stereotypes in one go. And
Oh, does the hat have moons and stars on it?
it does now.
It does. Is it blue?
Absolutely.
Please let it be the sorting hat from Harry Potter.
No, please no.
And then the wizard doesn't talk, the hat does the whole time.
Oh my
Man,
god.
fuck Harry Potter.
No, there's no talking hat yet, but that's a good idea, and I'm going to use it later. And
Harry Potter has ruined the fun that wizards are. I will just say
Harry
that.
Potter was great. I loved Harry Potter.
No,
It's okay to
You're
be
wrong. You're wrong.
I'm not
I know
wrong.
I know it's okay to be wrong.
As the
I'm just
person
glad
who
you're
is
the first to
right.
admit it.
As
As the first to admit it.
Harry Potter,
Harry Potter was good.
scratched some itches.
I liked Harry Potter a lot.
I did not.
Fine.
You didn't like? There was nothing redeeming about it in your eyes.
Not really.
Wow.
Like the fight scenes in the movies were very interesting to me. How they portrayed magic being flung around. That was pretty cool. I read the books
I mean-
over and over again as a very young child, though.
There
I
were
mean,
better
that's
books with
that's
the
how
same
I'll-
concept.
That's how I already imagined magic being used. So
I feel like this has been very divisive. John, kill my character. I need to. I'm gonna come in as Hermione. That's who I want to come back at.
What's
I'm
I
going
want
to
to be
fling
that
my
big werewolf guy.
okay, Hermione? What's your voice?
I don't know. I got to think about
All
it.
right, well, you got 5 seconds.
Wait, how's my
2,
character dead already?
3.
And so my question is, do I still have to be in bear form, or did we find a way for me to be able to be in human form in between outings?
I'm gonna point this out. You're registered as a bear. You better be a bear. That's what the papers say.
To be fair, you do have papers labeling you as a pet.
Ooh woo.
So
Ooh.
I
Oh,
don't
wait, I
know
can
if
see
you are
papers.
you're an elf, right?
I am an elf.
I don't know that the papers say that you are specifically a pet bear.
Okay.
You
Well-
could be
Yeah, are we-
someone's pet elf.
I thought there was a picture of you on the identification
Very
paper.
fuzzy pet elf who just recently shaved.
Oh my god. See, we're gonna get into this thing where we're gonna run into a bunch of characters that think he's a lesser being and he's our slave. That's where this is headed. You want that, Justin? Do you really want that?
It's
Gotta be
kin
a slave
shaming,
elf.
and I would be very disappointed if Sean went that direction.
I mean, you've already absorbed what, like 30 objects, so you're kind of like a junk man in human form anyway, right?
What? What about
A junk
absorbing?
man.
Every time you're
Yeah, don't you? It's like when you turn into the bear or whatever. Don't you like all the stuff you have becomes like a part of your costume, and you keep like you have a couple ropes and shit, right?
Oh no, the magic is like it's a plot convenience thing to give a reason why I don't carry like my shit on me while I'm in bear form.
But at one point, they put a leash on you. You transformed into a person, and the rope disappeared into your body.
No, I was wearing it, went back, and then we had to get another leash because it technically absorbed.
That's what I'm saying. You're like a bag of holding, although we don't know how to get the stuff out of you. Maybe we should cut you and see if there's like rope inside of you or something.
It's a bear
It inerts our
pinata.
rope. Oh, anyways, the reason why is I was gonna ask the gnome if he was allowed to have magic since no one else can.
Of course I can have magic. I'm not one of those plebes outside. See? And he shoots sparks out of his hands.
Well, why do you get to shoot magic? Well, I have to register as a non-magical
Holy
being.
shit, the bear is talking.
No, I'm an elf for him.
Holy
I'm
shit,
gonna-
the
I'm-
elf is talking.
Hey man, that's not cool.
How many elves are in the party before I start being racist?
There's only one.
Oh,
Two?
you're an elf.
I'm an elf?
No,
Am
you.
I? I don't even.
I thought Chance Winterbot. No, wait. Is
I'm not sure what Leyland Ginseng is. I know I'm a bard, but I don't know if I picked a. I guess I just assumed human. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a human too.
I don't know. I
on
don't.
your character sheet, doesn't it?
It's on your character
Oh,
sheet.
you
Brandon.
are an elf, Waylon.
Where does it say that?
Bottom or to the right, and to the far right, and then down.
I could
Alright.
use a character in my life who is an elf
Oh.
that hates elves.
Yes, I am an elf.
All right.
Okay.
Then I probably won't be racist against elves.
Well, that's not a fine how do you do to someone who's just politely asking you a question about your wiggly finger magics.
My wiggly finger magics have nothing to do with you, Mr. Bear Elf.
I'm just an elf who, at the moment, is also a cowboy. So I'm just gonna mosey on
cowboy
in.
hat.
No, but I'm doing like the bow-legged kind of like stance,
You got your finger guns to the side.
ready to. Well, anyways, thank you for your attention. I'm just gonna wander on into the arena.
I want to
All
discern
right, well, we're
reality.
not in the arena yet. The Coliseum is is a few days away. We're talking.
Well, I'm
We're here to discuss
gotta-
representation.
right, and we're gonna do that in the building,
We're
right?
going to represent.
You
Right.
best.
All
You
right.
best.
Wait, we're sending the bear pet elf thing in? Oh,
No,
geez.
all of you are going to fight to the death.
Okay. I want to discern realities on this guy.
Absolutely.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Roll discern realities to check out his power level.
Everybody's got like a cowboy accent now. It's bleeding from me.
I was trying to go over the top, and went cowboy, and I kind of went into the Emperor's New Groove guy's voice and met in the middle somewhere.
Wrong.
Oh my god.
He talks about couscous.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say
Buddy.
about his power level? Where am I? There we go. I'm getting there eventually. I had to reload. Discern realities. Kabam. Ooh! I rolled 14. What does the scouter say?
What does the scouter say on your questions?
Let me see. What here is useful or valuable to me, like his power level? He clearly says that.
As you read him up and down, and he was shooting sparks, and what is useful or valuable to you? He does not appear to be, based on your knowledge of magic.
Wait, I have the question.
Okay, go ahead.
Is his magic emanating from his being, or is it an object?
Well, I was going to answer that question anyway. His
Well,
magic is
that's
not.
what I
Well,
was-
that was going to be the answer to the previous question, but the magic appears to be emanating from his staff, not necessarily his being.
Oh, baby. Is this guy a frenemy, a friend, or an enemy, or neutral?
He's a client.
Oh. Wait, what are you paying us? What is he paying
Would
us?
you fight to the death in the Colosseum for nothing?
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, wait,
he's
no.
not paying you anything.
No, Paladin would not. Unless the other people are unbelievers. Okay.
This is a gnome city. How many unbelievers do you think are in the gnome capital?
I think did we determine what their general religion is? I don't remember.
I thought it was the crowbar.
Crowbar.
Oh my god. Okay. So Sean, just a quick question. It says take +1 forward when acting on any knowledge gained. So if I try to chop his arm off and take the staff, I get +1 for this?
Yeah, you would.
This feels like a way
dude,
to go down.
before you start, attacking people who are trying to hire you to a job, remember, do you remember why you're in the gnome capital to begin with?
This guy, we're trying to
I
get
have
up.
2 questions.
Answer my question first. Do you know why you're here?
Yes,
trying-
we're here to assassinate the prince.
And is disarming this wizard the correct course of action to do so?
We're trying to build up a rep to be invited as a band.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, if you want
fine.
to, if you want to lop his arm off and then just go rogue in the city, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
want
we're
to do Battle
trying-
of the Bands, that's
We're trying to tour around town as Waylon Ginseng and the Highwaymen.
Okay, what is about to happen? That's question 2.
He is about. You're in the middle of a discussion with him about terms and conditions, and he's about to tell you who he reports to.
Okay. And what here is not what it appears to be. I like that question.
What here is not what it appears to be.
Does he have a robot arm? That would be awesome.
He's got a robot eye.
Okay, that's
No, he
enough for me.
He doesn't
Okay.
actually. Hold on. Let me ponder for a moment. What here? What was
I've just been
what was the question
imagining-
again?
What here is not what it appears to be.
What
I've
here
been
is-
imagining these gnomes as like a steampunk society since they're not very very good at magic. So that's just what's been going on in my mind.
I'm absolutely 100% on board with this gnome steampunk society that doesn't use magic, but really it's magic underneath the steampunk that's making it work, and none of the commoners know about it.
I like it.
What here is not what it appears to be. With Mr. as with the gnome wizard, an older, chunkier, stockier looking gnome is in the corner. He's got metal armor on. He would be described as a fighter, a warrior, a soldier of some sort, and he appears to be stockier because he's not a full-blooded gnome.
Is he part sea troll?
He's not. He's part dwarf. He has a big bushy beard.
Okay, wait, so it could be a woman dwarf too then, right?
Could be.
We don't know about gender. Okay.
Yeah, because the last character that had a nice bushy beard in the party was very voluptuous, but died horribly because she couldn't swim.
Okay.
Big old titties.
Swimming when
Back to
is tough.
negotiate. Alright, so what's our price? How much are you offering?
Offering? I'm offering you nothing. I'm offering you the opportunity to serve in this great, glorious event.
What about that staff you clearly have no use for because you're so very powerful?
You mean this? He points it at you, and it lights up, and sparks shoot everywhere. I'm a very
feel like-
powerful wizard.
I want to chop him. I want to chop him so bad.
Don't chop me. I've done
We'll
nothing
take-
to deserve this. You want my staff as payment?
We would be glad to participate in this. I believe, if I understand correctly, you want us as a band to represent.
Yes, as a band, represent in this
Oh, well,
great coliseum of life.
we
What's
can
the
do that.
prize?
I've been working on my lute solo, so I think this is going to go very well. Although I'm much better on the harpsichord, so
The king
We'll
has
just see.
offered up a prize, of course, for participating and succeeding where all others will fail. And he will grant you anything short of the throne. One thing for each of you short of the throne. A wish, so to speak.
Now, do I have to pay taxes on this?
We don't
Oh, wish it,
talk about taxes at the level we're at.
Ah,
You can write it off.
okay, so it's a donation. Got it.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
whatever you need to
we're-
say to yourself.
This affect my 1099.
we're on a mission. This is charity work.
This is security work. What are you on a mission for? You're on a mission to do
Charity.
my job. Oh, charity. You don't want anything. I'll take your wish.
No, oh no.
No,
I've got my eyes on something.
No,
I'm gonna stare a
my
hole in
friend
it.
over here has had a few drinks. I don't know what he's talking about. We're all in on this.
We're all in. Excellent.
Do I need to like sign something to
Absolutely. And
participate?
he pulls a giant stack of paper that's like this thick out of a small leather satchel. It'd almost be like a fanny pack around his waist. And
Okay.
he plops it on the table. He says, we'll skip to the very end. And he starts throwing paper everywhere, pulls out a piece of paper and says, you just put your sign here, stamp your hand, or whatever.
I got an agent who'll handle this for us. You just send it to my agent and he'll get that signed for you. Okay, boys, let's get out of here. Let's go on, head on out to the show.
Waylon, your agent is actually here.
Who's your agent? Who do we send this to?
Huh? My agent. Yeah, go ahead. All right, let's go, guys.
I love the foghorn leghorn accent that you just made.
So you don't want to know who you're representing. You just want to do this.
As his legal consultant, I should probably read this. And I pick up like a random piece of paper and kind of start going through it. And he goes, "Oh yeah, can someone read this for me? I forgot I can't read."
Yeah, no problem, man. Our agent, the band's agent can handle it. Just have them send it to the agent. I don't sign anything in person.
Wasn't my cover that I was the agent?
Yeah,
No,
but
I was the agent.
when you admitted you were illiterate.
Oh no, I was the band manager, not the agent. Different. We even have an agent? Oh Jesus. Okay.
So I sign the paperwork and I just kind of like shuffle it back up and I slide it over. And then I look at him and I say, I want these filed in triplicate and sent to my boarding room so I can review these for reasons.
He lightly tugs the signed paper away and says, "You've already signed it. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the arena."
I was going to use it as betting.
So we're walking away out of earshot of this guy now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't we have the big thing of paperwork, right? About how all the shit here works? Do pets even have legal standing in Gnome World?
Better standing than a magician.
I feel like that's a lore question. Do we have a dice?
Well,
we can
no,
roll
no,
for
I
that?
mean- We have the book on how to issue all the paperwork and to make papers, right? So we
yeah.
can easily tell if a pet could enter into a legal contract. I mean, I'm going to say at best it's non-binding. I bet.
I'm gonna say the best. Y'all probably don't care either.
No, that's.
So,
Go
Sean, if you had said we had to do a rune pact here, I would have taken out my sword and ended this, man. I'm just saying. If there's a rune
come
pact,
back here. We've got to sign the rune pact.
Nope, my agent handles
Nope,
that too, man. You
We
just
have a
get in touch with my agent. All right,
Nope.
let's get out of here, boys.
All right, let's go. Off we trot to wherever the hell. I don't even know where we're going.
We're heading into the empty Coliseum for some reason. We just were like,
You
That's
met
several
you
days
met at
away.
you met him to sign paperwork at the Coliseum because I guess that's where it happens. And
Ooh,
yeah, the
do I see
Coliseum
a
is
gift
empty right
shop?
now.
Are there any gift shops, or food stalls in the Coliseum?
There absolutely are. They're all over the place. But the Coliseum is closed, so it's all
Wait.
unmanned, except
There's
for the
probably-
vending machines.
So we got a couple days. We might as well scout the area,
So what song are we playing here?
get a plan, and get an actual plan established beyond what. Because right now our plan was to get noticed as a group to get an audience in front of the royalty.
So are we playing Waylon's greatest hits from across the land? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, that was our intention. I think at one point that was a long time ago. I think we're still trying to do that.
I would like to go to a musical instrument store.
That's an excellent idea. You go to a musical instrument store. What's the store called?
I don't know. Gilbert's Guitars
Gilbert's
and
Guitar.
other instruments.
As you walk in, there is a gnome, completely bald, wearing spectacles. And,
Hi, Gilbert. How's it
I'm
going?
not Gilbert.
What? Your name is on the
No,
store.
that's
Who
my
are you?
brother. I'm Gilbert.
What kind of name is
howdy.
Galbert?
What kind of name is Gilbert?
There you go.
I
Point
need,
there.
I need to see your business license as I flash my badge.
What in the world have I done this time?
No, this is just a friendly audience. I just,
You
check
flashing
business.
your badge
and-
like that don't feel very friendly.
you see,
I didn't.
You flash your
I didn't
badge.
threaten
What do you
you.
want, Mr. Police Officer?
I need to
castanets.
see your business license. That's it.
Do I look like I have a business license?
Well, no, your name's made up. It's Gilbert. You're probably Gilbert and you're lying to me. So, all right. We seem to have an issue here if you don't have a business license. I'll overlook
Hold on, officer. And he reaches under the counter.
I'm gonna draw my freaking sword. You need to calm down, Gilbert. Calm down.
And he
step
pulls out a couple of gold coins. He doesn't pull out a shotgun.
I put the sword away.
And he says, This is my business license.
You know what I'm gonna do? I want to make a business license for him, like a legitimate one.
Okay.
Is that in the book?
Why not? That sounds fun.
Okay.
You're gonna run a
Well, he's
business
looking to
license
see-
racket.
Well, he's looking to get the business license stuff. I'm gonna look at the 2 coins, start examining them very closely, and go, I can't read. I don't know if those are business license or not.
I'm gonna take the gold coins and pocket them. We'll get you straightened out.
All right. That's like 5 gold coins.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna
All right,
peruse.
Julian, I need
Start
some help here.
What do you
Don't
need
we-
help with?
There's 3 people
We-
talking at once.
Oh, go ahead.
Jalen Wayne Singh.
Oh, don't worry about me.
No,
I'm just.
you said something interesting.
Oh, I said I'm gonna just look around and start wailing on some loots. Peruse. Look around at
You want to
his.
look at his wares.
Yeah.
I think you can
Oh,
discern
actually,
realities.
Avril. Damn
Okay.
it! Avril, I need your help after we discern this bullshit. I hope you roll a 20.
Dadgummit. Why is this being?
It was perfect.
You
This is the
can't-
best. Go ahead and mark XP. Good job.
Did it roll? Okay.
Yes, it rolled real good.
You rolled
Oh
4.
God.
as you peruse his wares, you notice, or you see instruments everywhere of all sorts, of all kinds, guitars, brass instruments, brass strings, percussion, all that stuff. You see a large section of walling where it looks like 5 or 6 instruments would have been stored, but they're just gone.
Okay.
How's this going to be a bad thing? I don't like this. Davril, can we create a business license for this gentleman, this Mr. Galbert?
How are we going to do that?
I think you have to cast something, right? It's like a magic-based thing, and we use that inventory item. Did you guys use any of those?
Was that how we did it last time?
I think so. Hey, Sean, will you just let us make this guy a business license?
You put
and we can
magic
just roll-
into this little magic printer thing and shit appears, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
You signed in
You
blood.
have to roll use magic, though.
All right, I'll do it.
Davril, take it away.
Is it just like a magical label maker?
Do I just cast a spell for this?
Yeah. Yeah, and it is basically a label maker.
11.
The little rock label maker, you lay your hand upon it, fill it with magic, it turns blue, and just like a little micro printer, it starts spitting out a license for business for Gilbert's.
Your name is Vincent Businessman, right?
My name is Galbert.
It's going to say for Gilbert's guitars and other magical instruments, for Gilbert and Galbert, whatever his last name is, because it's magic.
We're changing the name of the business. It's official. Excellent. Is this under my name or his?
Well, it's actually you got to give us an extra gold here.
To remove his name from it?
Yeah.
Let me see it without his name. Change it to Galbert. And I'll throw in 2 extra gold.
2 gold. I'm gonna turn around and huddle. Do you guys think we should do this? Does this guy seem trustworthy? I think Gilbert's kind of a dick.
No, he's trying to get his brother out of the business.
Why do we care?
Well,
We just
I don't think he deserves it if he's acting like this. To be honest,
I'm gonna cast a spell.
You're going to cast a
And-
spell, okay. Magic missile.
Oh my God.
No, it's to use the thing again.
Okay.
To take Gilbert's name off of it, so it's now Galbert's.
Galbert's Musical Emporium.
Yeah.
That'll be 4 gold, Mr. Galbert.
I said 2.
Yeah, and I said 4, and you see this badge? This means I have more authority than you.
You said 4, officer.
you know, it could say Gilbert.
I'm gonna put my hand on his arm and I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
Okay. Roll
Wait,
cast a spell.
12.
Jesus, what
Wait,
happens?
you already did.
wow, bangers.
I am going to heat his body up, like make him feel really hot, and then just be like, 4 gold.
It's gonna make me blow up. Oh God. Here's your money.
You know what?
Here's
6
your
gold.
money. 6 gold. Please, just give me the license and leave.
I feel so guilty. for
License
this.
in his name and then burned his arm.
Don't want to die.
I take my hand off. I take my hand off of him and he cools down.
Here's your license. Make sure you have it framed and on display. This is good for 4 years.
Thank you, officer.
Oh, by the way,
Oh God.
we need a couple instruments.
Sure. Here's a tambourine.
Yes! This is what I need in my life.
Do you have bear-sized castanets?
For my own education, what's a castanet?
It's the little clampy things like you see, like
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. We do.
Do you
What
have a
about-
saxophone?
Jesus Christ. Yes, they have every instrument.
I'm gonna take a saxophone
bear-sized maracas.
and I'm going to take a saxophone.
Please, just leave. I don't want to die.
I'm gonna. Oh my god! I'm gonna give him 4 gold. Thank you for the instruments.
Thank you for not killing me.
Is this a vintage first age flute you got lying around here? This is pretty nice.
It looks very nice, but it's definitely a fake.
Oh, well, thank you for letting me know that.
This is
Please,
the
please shift into an Elvis accent now. Just go foghorn leghorn to Elvis.
You know, I'm tired of this accent. I'm just gonna bear shift it back just so I have a new accent.
Oh,
Can't wait to show my
So wait.
skills.
what instrument does Killian have? And Davril, did you pick something up?
From what?
Did you get an instrument from the
I did.
store, man?
I got a saxophone.
Saxophone. Killian, what do you have?
Did Killian ever catch up with the group? The last time I remember, I had assassinated people in the hospital and was on the run.
We don't know where Killian is.
You
I
were
don't
on
think.
the run and you made it to the music shop.
Oh, okay. So I tracked them down. I stalked them.
Yes, you stalked the party down.
Stalked the
You
party.
had to stalk the party to a whole other city, but you did it. They
I
left
finally
you for dead.
tracked them down.
Well, we all flew to the city on my back as a griffin. He had to like slum it through. The
Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's kind of Killian's thing. He's like a deep agent.
It's a good thing
We also-
because they wouldn't let you in the gate if you didn't have papers.
Yeah.
We also
exactly.
know that Killian likes the gnome women, so I'm sure there's a few
Bodies.
illegitimate gnome children out there now.
half mutant gnome children.
Halfling gnomes. Are those considered gnomes?
Cannibal gnomes. There's now along the way. There's now little pockets of cannibal gnomes all over the place.
And this
Oh
is,
god, because of the darkness.
and this is why the gnomes are fucked up in the future.
He's planting the seeds.
This is the butterfly effect. Oh god.
Yeah, like Killian rolls up in one of these little side hamlets of the gnomes, and like these shadow hands like stretch his mouth like super wide, and he's like ah, and a drop of darkness into the well, and then he just keeps going.
Doesn't he know why he's doing
It's
this?
Gideon. He doesn't know anything.
He calls it drop
Gideon
of darkness.
takes over at that point.
He's actually seducing gnome women the entire way.
Seducing them with darkness.
Exactly. You give them a drop of darkness. It's
Just a taste.
oh
That's all it takes.
Just a taste.
my god. Okay, so can we just, since he met the party, can we just give him papers so he matches everybody?
Yeah, you have to cast
Yeah,
a
you
spell.
guys have the ability to print papers now, right?
Yep, you have papers. Sweet.
Yeah, 4 gold, please.
Wait, hold on a second. We can just do paperwork at any time, and I'm still a bear pet.
You cannot. You are a pet, and that's what you stay.
Bullshit. This is bullshit.
I mean, you can say what it is, but you know, I'm not that fond of elves. So
I don't.
What-
Not a fan of bullshit.
Now, I got to stick up for my fellow elf here.
High five.
Oh, you're a damn bear, man.
now I'm just gonna point out every time my character says elves, not elves with a V, ELFS. That's what you guys are called. Multiple.
Elves. That's right. Elves. Elves.
That's racist.
That's a slur. Elves is a slur. Oh my
No,
god.
the jolly creatures that live in the North Pole. No.
Only we could say it.
That's our word.
All right, let's
All
step
right,
back
let's
a
move
bit.
on.
We might
Okay,
be
real
going too
cool.
far.
Can we roll to see like to do a couple band practices somewhere and just see what kind of music we can play?
Absolutely.
So how do you want to roll like musical skill assessment though?
Everyone's gonna roll charisma.
Oh no.
What is wrong with you? My charisma sucks. I hate that. You suck.
I'm a -1.
I'm a
Where are
paladin
you gonna
with
go
my
practice? Where are you going to practice?
We're gonna practice in the
We're gonna
studio,
to
the
our-
recording studio that is attached to this music shop.
Oh, so you're
Didn't
not
we-
leaving Galbert's. He's already
Oh, we
renovating the
are.
sign.
I thought we had a place, didn't we?
You have a room or two at an inn.
Oh,
Oh hell yeah! We're going live. We're gonna do band practice in the like center part of the inn, so everybody can hear us.
NPR Concert Desk studio performance
Yeah.
of Waylon Jennings and Jeanette's.
they get some free entertainment. We get some practice.
Excellent.
I'm gonna make some really shitty posters and stick them up as we make our way back to the inn.
Are you using the printer to do that?
Oh no, these are hand drawn. These are like bootleg ass. You might get murdered if you show up here posters.
For a good time call.
And it's also 3 gold for entry and 2 drink minimum to support the inn.
For a practice.
What is
Yep.
the comedy show too?
It is.
This is a very expensive show for this town of for gnomes. Hopefully they.
We're not here to soak them dry. Just kill their prince.
I don't even know how much gold they have. Like, what is 3 gold to a gnome? I don't know how much that is.
What is 3 gold to
50
us?
cents, or is it $1 million? So three gold.
No, it probably doesn't matter.
Arbitrarily.
It's arbitrary amounts of money that I throw at y'all. Sometimes we roll dice.
I mean, we can always apparently threaten to incinerate anybody to get what we want anyway.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking murder hobos. Yeah, you can do that.
We didn't murder anybody.
Yeah.
It's like borderline. He could have thought he was cold and just went.
We're trying to not do it that way this time, though.
Looking
All
right
right.
at Chris's character.
Hey, I haven't murdered anybody yet.
Actually, I'm the murder hobo. Shit.
You did it first. Oh god.
Well, and you've also got Killian / Gideon.
Oh yes, I'm the best fucking tambourine player there is. I rolled a 12.
Are we
I-
rolling to play our instruments?
Yep. Roll charisma.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take an average.
Oh god, you guys suck! What are you doing?
Scott, go ahead and mark XP.
Terrible roll.
Everybody or
also-
Everyone roll charisma. Whatever musical
13.
instrument you got, you are now live on stage in the inn. Hopefully,
Can I
it's too late to cast magic.
well, I wanted to cast magic to make like sparks come flying out the end of my saxophone as I play it.
All right. So, roll use magic.
Killian, what instrument do you have?
His music is the knife.
I was thinking I was going to use the cymbals, but the knife was going to be my little, whatever you call that, metal rod that you strike the cymbal with.
You mean the triangle?
Yeah. Oh, well, I know what the triangle is called. What is like the hammer?
Oh,
Is that what it's called?
You mean a gong?
A mallet.
The mallet? Yeah, so the knife is going to be the mallet.
oh,
I think a two is probably sufficient to play that. Maybe off tune. Maybe I hit the triangle a little bit late, but I can still do it.
I feel like
It's all off.
you're going to send a knife into the audience.
I'm not even supposed to be in the band. I'm like the back man.
So
I'm sneaking up behind the
you're sneaking around the inn, and then you suddenly just. Oh, we'll talk about it. Don't worry.
You sound
We're
like
gonna resolve Davril's epic. You're doing sparks. So what? Thaumaturgy or
This is like prestidigitation.
prestidigitation?
Yeah.
So what is your choose one?
Put yourself on the spot.
Excellent. As you pull out your saxophone and start to go to town on it, you I don't know, how do you cast your spell? Do you got your staff to the side and you kind of tap it, or
Well, for this one, it's just a touch. A touch spell. So whatever I'm touching, that's why I touched the guy before I cast it and made him feel real hot because it was prestidigitation as well. So I'm touching it and I'm making the thing happen.
all right? As you lay out your sax, you draw extremely unwanted attention.
I didn't say I wanted unwelcome attention. I said I wanted to be put on the spot.
Okay, you're going to be put on a spot. As you lay out the sacks, it's not sparks that come out.
Oh no.
It's a fireball.
Fireball. A fireball!
Because you rolled a 2. And
I didn't roll a 2.
You did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, sorry, you
I
rolled a
rolled
5.
a 2 on my triangle.
This is a
Wait,
combination 5-8 roll where you put yourself in a spot and you shoot a fireball at the ceiling, and the ceiling starts to crumble directly above you,
Uh-oh.
above the band.
I'm going to dive out of the way while I play my tambourine.
I would
and
like
do
to take
front
a
flip.
dexterity saving throw.
Who is everyone going to jump out of the way except for Killian? He's off in the crowd right now, about to scare the bejesus out of someone with some cymbals.
I'm currently deep within my castanet solo, with my eyes closed, rocking out, so I do not notice the chaos that is ensuing.
Excellent. Who is dodging out of the way?
While I do this amazing tambourine
All
play.
right, so Davril and Pea Sprout jump to the side, do a Defy Danger with dexterity. Mr. Singh, how are you going to stay on stage and let the rubble hit you, or are you just going to like?
Waylon Ginseng is a professional performer. The show is going on, buddy.
Excellent. I love everything about that.
Ooh, could I save the band with?
Did I roll that with... Nope, I
Interesting.
rolled that with charisma. Damn it.
What the hell
That
did
actually
I
hurts
roll
me.
with?
That becomes a 10 with because I used charisma instead of dexterity. So it moves up to a 10.
Hold on.
Ooh, sorry.
I'll be right back. I got a problem.
I do too. This is going poorly.
Let's introduce fireworks to our stage show. What's the worst that could happen?
Is there any way to cast like a protection bubble over the band so that we can just literally bring the house down? We'll just.
I
all start
have-
playing.
I don't have any
do
spells
an
like that.
ability that can. I have something I can. I think I can pull this off if I roll well enough. So I think I can save everybody.
I think that would be some good PR. It's like we rocked that place so hard that it brought the entire building down.
I mean, you were talking about renown. It could be that our playing was so good. The our shitty little inn that we were in couldn't handle our tunes.
But all of our stuff is still here, by the way. So we need to kind of save this. Save this in.
Can we please refer to the saxophone as the sexy phone?
Saxophone.
I've changed my mind. I don't want to do the triangle. I would like to do the cowbell.
Ooh.
You can't flip the script. We've already decided on our roles. We are 3 percussionists, a singer, and a saxophone.
We have the most interesting band in the world.
It doesn't
Also,
sound like it would work.
Bear castanets in the back.
I play a lute. I have a lute.
You have a lute, but I thought you already picked. What did you pick?
I didn't pick anything. I have a lute. I
Oh.
have one. This comes with my class. It's a fancy lute I got for playing concerts for rich elves.
My wife locked herself in the garage.
Oh no.
Wait, how do you get stuck in it? Couldn't she have opened the garage door and gone outside? Okay. So not a real emergency. I was like, wait, did like boxes collapse on her or she got ran over by a car?
No, I had like 8 missed calls.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna cast Elemental Mastery.
What? What is going on?
Oh, we moved
I
on
like
without you. Boom! Money in the bank. 10.
So, as
After you know it.
she's giving you the finger.
I know. That's what happens when you get stuck in the garage, even though the front door's open.
So I'm going to. I'm gonna
There
choose
goes our rugged
to
maniac
talk to the spirits of fire.
You're gonna convince them not to blow up.
So I can choose to. the effect I desire come true, I'd like to channel the fire to become a beautiful display of fire and majesty. And I would like to avoid paying nature's price, aka burning myself on stage.
So as
So wait, do you like?
so Davril and Pea Sprout jump off the stage onto the floor right in front of the
Acrobatically.
crowd, acrobatically,
Playing my tambourine.
jamming out with their instruments, and then with your castanet solo, you master the fiery explosion, and the fire sizzles out of into nothingness, and you avoid the explosion and the ceiling caving in on you.
You're not gonna turn it into like a giant phoenix or something that flies out over the crowd, or
I thought it would be like, the name of the band or something before it just kind of like.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
What does
that's
it say? Waylon Ginseng and the what are y'all? The bystanders,
The Highwayman.
the highwaymen.
Waylon and the Highwayman. Oh my God. So okay.
So after the defense, I go, all right, Waylon Ginseng and the Highwaymen, come catch us down at the Battle of the Bands, folks. We're going to rock it out.
And in the background, suddenly you hear some cymbals clatter to the ground as someone has grabbed Killian from behind and is dragging them out of the bin.
What?
Excuse me, we have to attend to something.
He rolled a 2 on his performance check.
Oh.
Go ahead and mark
Well,
XP, Jeff.
I did. Am I getting booted out? Is this like the proverbial like hook that grabs you from the side of the stage and like yanks you off? Is that what's happening?
No, they've got you by your arm and a knife to your neck, and they're just dragging you out of the building.
Shit, it was that bad, huh?
Oh, no.
Well, I guess I'm pretty close. Can I run over or see like who it is or what it is? Because I'm already off stage.
He's out the door. You want to chase after it?
Yep, chasing after. Sword drawn, symbol in the other hand.
So where's
Or
your
not
shield?
symbol, tambourine.
Where's your shield?
What's
Do you
It's on my
usually get
back.
on stage armed with your sword?
Always. I'm a
Done.
paladin. That's what we do.
Is you go around with a symbol or with a tambourine and a sword and just like cha cha cha.
one-handed specialization?
You know, for some people, Sean, that's the last sound they ever heard before I extinguish their life. Just remember that.
I hope that whoever has kidnapped Killian
Were they
gets
gnomes?
what he gets. No, it was a taller, dwarven-looking man. He drug you out. He's pinned you to the wall, and he says, "This is for the children." And he's about to stab you with his sword. What do you
Is
do?
it nighttime?
It is.
So he's got me pinned. Pinned how? Like, are my hands? Am
got
I
you pinned
bound
by the-
anyway, or is he just?
He has you up against the wall by the neck.
Okay, I would like to
He's
try and
he has
bite
not
him in the
determined
throat.
yet. Bite him in the
Say
throat.
again, Jeff.
I'd like to try and bite this person in the throat.
He's got you pinned by the neck. I don't think you can maneuver your neck forward to him.
Oh, pinned
It
by
is
the
dark
neck.
out,
Okay.
Sean.
Yeah.
So he's got me pinned by the neck or the shoulder. I
The
thought you said he
neck.
was gonna stab. So where is he gonna stab me?
Probably through the middle. That feels like a good spot.
Can I like distract the guy or take a swing at him? Am I outside or is this?
Killian's got one thing to do, and then you can run out and.
Well, I'm thinking more of an assist. I'm not trying to kill
Sure,
the
sure,
guy.
sure.
Maybe just like
Well,
make him
let's-
flinch. Or
Let's find out what Killian's gonna do, and maybe you can assist.
Did you say kill the guy? I've got a spell for that.
something.
What do you want to do, Jeff?
Well, I mean, with it being dark, in my mind, I think what Killian would do would be to go berserk and attempt to try and eat the dwarf. But I don't know how I would do that. What kind of roll would that be? Would that be a strength roll to try and wiggle
Well,
free?
Are you okay? How would you try to wiggle free? Would you like, because he's got you by the neck, right? There's not a lot of wiggling you could do on your neck.
I could knee him in the groin,
That sounds fun.
like in my wild thrashing. Knee just flares out.
So
catching him right in the coin purse.
I think this is a defy danger with an attack.
Yeah.
And a tambourine in the background.
So go ahead and roll help out, Chris, or whatever. Not help out. It's aid or defile or something.
Oh, fuck. Well, that didn't go down as planned.
As you kick this dwarf square in the gut, or square in the crotch, he falls to the ground, and the sound of the tambourine gets louder and louder until Chris Peace Sprout stumbles outside, trips, and drops his sword through this man, splitting him in twain at the neck.
Well,
He has been beheaded right outside the inn.
He was trying to murder somebody, and I don't know why. So, I'm just going to remember this. Deny mercy to a criminal. He was trying to kill somebody.
As a
Freaking
small pack of fangirls follow Peace Sprout outside, and they all shriek at the sound at seeing Peace Sprout having decapitated a person.
just start yelling, "Citizens arrest!" It's a citizens arrest.
I'm going to pull out my badge. It's okay. It's okay. This was a criminal.
This was a bad man. He deserved to die.
I want to attempt a tambourine solo to calm the
Tambourine
girls.
solo.
Yep.
No, Chris,
That's all I've got. My sword's currently poking through somebody's neck, so we're going to go for it.
So
What do I need to roll?
You're gonna defy danger with charisma.
Am I about to be mobbed to death by fangirl? Ooh. Doesn't
Can
matter.
we try to play it off like it was genuinely just an accident? I mean, technically it was.
But you rolled a 14. What happened? What are you gonna tell him?
I'm just going to play the most amazing tambourine solo, and they're totally going to forget about my sword sticking out of this guy's neck.
You're gonna seduce the crowd.
There'd be one
Exactly.
green solo.
They are enamored
I'm bringing them
with
back
you,
inside for an encore.
They-
That's what I'm doing.
and they are enamored with you. They grab you by the hand as you're saying encore, and they drag you back in for an encore.
And it's
Killian,
dark
grab my
outside.
sword!
Yeah, I'm gonna dispose of the body. I am a thief after all. I'm going to drag the body away from the front. There'll be a little
grab my
blood, but that's
sword,
all right. That's
please.
normal.
Pick up my sword. I don't have my sword. You know what? I don't
Yeah, I
care.
forget.
You
I
can-
leave the sword embedded in the rock. I just pull the body through the sword.
Just
This
make
is
sure
like
he's-
the.
Just make sure he's extra dead, right?
Right.
Oh my god.
He starts pulling on the feet, and the sword just slides through the head. He says, "Oops." Just keeps going.
This would be a good time to loot. You should loot the body. We don't ever do that.
Okay.
Anyway, it's all right. Back inside for the encore.
Hold
Everybody
on,
back
hold
on
I'm
straight.
interested in this corpse now. Jeff, where are you disposing of this thing? You're in a dark street in front of the inn. You have a couple of dark buildings. You have a couple of alleyways.
Well, Killian's having a mental crisis at the moment. He really wants to try and eat the body, but
He doesn't know why.
he doesn't know why, and he can't figure out how he's going to eat the whole thing.
So what do you do?
Durian.
He's gonna
Durian.
he's gonna cut a couple of strips off and just tuck them away. He doesn't know why.
It's like stripping off bacon. Off
Yeah,
the-
just a couple of pieces. It's like I'll save that for later. And then he is there a sewer grate or anything where I could just dump the body?
Absolutely. There is a sewer grate. You'll have to pry it off the ground to drop the body into the sewer.
I would like to do that,
There's
please.
also a place that produces meat pies next door.
Is there really?
Sure.
I
What
saw
is-
it when we were walking down the street.
I'm gonna go to the Sweeney Todd chute that's over there, and I'm
I was
just gonna
about to say,
drop.
Is there someone singing out front?
Yeah, Mrs. Lovett's
You're
out
looking for
front.
the donate your meat here shoot.
Well, it's like the what would that be, like the cargo lift?
Are you
They
gonna
descended
butcher it
down
first,
into-
or are you gonna throw in a humanoid torso into the.
No, I'm gonna put it in the sewer, like I was saying
Okay,
originally.
you're not putting it in the meat donation.
No. No, we're not gonna do a Sweeney Todd.
Okay. You pry the grate open and you toss the body in, and it hits the bottom of the sewer with a meaty thud.
Hmm.
I guess there's no water in there, huh? Or maybe it hit like the access ground.
I don't know. Do you want to go in the sewer and investigate why it didn't splash?
This is how you fight sewer alligators. Don't trust him.
Yeah, I'll go down and check. I want the body
By
to be
your-
disposed of.
Oh my god.
Do you just drop
Actually,
down on top of it?
Gideon finds the idea of descending into the sewers also to be a tantalizing aspect. He's like, that looks good down there. I think I'm gonna go check that out.
This might be home.
Yeah. So
You,
he's in the sewer.
You plop down from above. You land on the meaty thud of a body. 1 second.
What's going on? Merry Christmas.
It's Festivus.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So when he
Kringle,
gets
kringle.
down there, he is going to taint the sewer water with some Gideon.
Oh, well, Sean's not here. Quick idea.
Does he have his headphones?
Doesn't matter. We're going to print fake arrest warrants.
Okay.
I like
Sounds
this
good.
idea.
Arrest warrants for who?
I don't know yet.
Just have some blank ones, just blanks.
I mean,
like
we've
it.
got this pretty. We've got some good ideas for this, so I'm liking it.
Do any of us have any art skills? Like you could just do like a quick like really shitty sketch of the guy. It's like after you kill him, it's like yeah, see we've got this arrest
We
warrant
have a
right
magic.
here.
We have a magic printer, so I'm assuming
go.
we could do rough photos of anybody. Yes, he didn't have his headphones.
All right, I'm back. I heard that he doesn't have his headphones, so something must be about to happen that's real good.
No, we just have an idea.
I love an idea. Y'all's ideas are usually lovely. What you got?
You said the pictures on our badges are like really terrible, right?
Sure.
Like you can't really tell one person from another. Like you could
mean,
kind of tell
They
male
look
from female.
humanoid, and the druids is definitely not a humanoid. It is definitely an animal.
Does it look
Okay.
like a Xerox like scan from like an elementary school book where like it barely gets like the form of the picture?
Yeah, it's like an old grainy photo of like Bigfoot, and you're like, is that Bigfoot or is that just a guy dressed like Chewbacca?
Anyway, back to the sewer. We have enough information.
Excellent. You meaty thud in. You land with a meaty thud onto the meaty thud, and you can tell that the sewer is very dry and very stinky.
Is there any sludge that I can roll the body into?
You can hear the slight drip drip of some sort of liquid or sludge about 20 feet off in the distance.
It's just abandoning the party in the sewer. I love
Gideon,
this.
yeah, Killian is now a sewer dweller.
What mission or what session would be complete without Gideon's side quest?
Gideon.
Gideon. It's hard. Either way.
I'm just gonna push the body out of the way so it's not readily visible. Somebody just glance down the manhole. I'm gonna like slide it around the corner.
All right. Just drag it around a little bit.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna come back out.
Okay. You don't want to investigate the sewer anymore?
Oh yeah, and I want to check the body too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna like do a quick pat down as I'm peeling the strips off.
You do a less optical pat down and more physical pat down, and a little bit of carving for some flesh jerky for later.
I wonder if there's some certain things you could use to make a coin purse.
A flesh purse.
Yeah, some arts and crafts.
You find what feels like a lanyard with a badge or some sort of identification system on it, very similar to what the party was wearing. You feel feels like a piece of metal underneath his jacket. Feels sort of starish in nature, like as a star. He had a very long dagger and a small piece of paper that you cannot read in the dark.
You're gonna take all the shit. Take it.
I'm gonna take all the shit.
Take all the shit. Take it all.
What about his shoes?
His
Strip
shoes?
the body.
He's got really good boots. He's
Well-
got door kicking boots.
Am I limited by my inventory, or can we safely say that it's like a +2 or +3 to my load if I grab all the stuff?
Yeah, like +2 or 3. It's like it's not that much unless you take the boots, and then it's really.
I'm gonna
+2 or
name
3.
it contents of the dead man's pockets.
Excellent.
And his boots.
Are you
I feel
taking
like
his
this
boots?
is Skyrim. He needs to take and investigate them. Give them to a wizard. Are these magical? Just put them on. See if it increases your carry weight.
See if you can jump higher.
Okay. And then I'm going to. I guess I need to find somewhere to clean up since I'm probably covered in blood now.
All right. As you
Wash your
start
hands up.
as you
and
start
then
to
water.
climb out of the sewer grates, you hear a quick splashing further down, and I guess you cusp the ledge as the splashing grows louder. Do you replace the
Coming
grate?
from. Yeah.
Okay.
So I hear splashing down in the sewer.
Yes.
I gotta jump onto my phone, guys. I'll be back on in a sec.
All right.
Am I still? So I'm not in the sewer now. I've already ascended the ladder.
You've ascended the ladder as the splashing got closer.
I guess I'm gonna pause and go back down.
You want to go back down to the splashing in the sewer?
Yeah, Gideon is not afraid of sewer monsters. I mean, Killian, he's not afraid of those things. They're his bros.
All right. As you step back in, you hear some chunking, some chomping, as what you see in the darkness, little flecks of some sort of liquid are going flying as the only bits of body left in the light are being dragged into the darkness.
Killian's going to nod his head in appreciation and reascend the ladder. He's pleased with this outcome. When you're trying to get rid of a body, that's really the best case scenario, is that something immediately eats it as soon as you drop it into the sewer.
You
So,
want to go check out what's eating it?
nah, it's all right.
Are you sure?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
Wants to leave it a mystery for later plot points.
All right. As you climb the ladder, you hear scuttling getting closer to you as you replace the grate.
All right, I see.
And do you rejoin the party back in the inn?
After I go find somewhere to clean up appropriately.
Sure. Well, there's your.
Is there a bathroom in the tavern?
Yeah, there's a bathroom in the tavern. You can go wash your hands and face in there. Wash the dung off your shoes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll just walk through the tavern to the
Do you want to
bathroom.
go in the back door?
Yeah. Whatever the most discreet way to get to the
All right.
bathroom.
As you if you walk down the alley and into the back door of the inn, where you've got a perfect vantage or a perfect line of walking straight to the bathroom. As you walk into the bathroom, there's a couple of drunkards pissing on the wall. Do you want to continue this, or can we move on?
Yeah, let's
We'll cut
just
to
move
black.
on. Okay.
Waylon and the Ginsengs, or Waylon and the Bystanders, Waylon and the Highwaymen.
Yeah.
Y'all are rocking out, I guess, for an encore.
I'm signing autographs as a bear with castanets on stage. Just
Excellent. Oh, you've got like a ink pad and you're pawing everyone.
yeah, but I still have the castanets on because no one has helped me take them off. So every time I make a stamp, you hear it like you hear a and then roar.
A bunch of people come up and they don't want you to they don't want you to sign anything. They want you to sign their face with your paw.
Just roar. There's just like black spot and then like the bear paw everywhere else because the kiss.
Yes.
But you know what? That's very it's like a full circle because there's like an incubator. That's actually a good. There we go. That's the logo of the band now.
That's it.
Perfect. Perfect.
You know, like kids are running up. I'm doing like the what do they do at Disney where it's like the Winnie the Pooh thing where they get down but they like hover arm and they're just sort of roar and then it's like, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, how's it going?
Unrelated, I have to share a TikTok. I just saw this girl went into she was saying how she just broke up with her boyfriend and there was at Disney World and Gaston was walking by and she said, hey Gaston, I just broke up with my boyfriend, you want to go on a date with me? And he walks by, he's like, I'm here for the most beautiful girl.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
That burn, I can feel it from here.
Oh, so good.
Where's the link to this? Definitely watch that later.
I wonder if I saved it. So you're all signing autographs, making magic happen. The crowd is kind of thinning. Do you want to let off one last anything before the crowd completely dissipates?
Nope.
Waylon's gonna try. I just want to give him
You want to
a
mention
farewell,
your next
a
performance?
a little farewell solo as they leave. Just kind of a. I'm gonna go to 11 with a solo,
All right.
just for some fun.
What's your instrument? Are you a vocalist?
I have a lute. Yeah, I'm a lute player.
All right.
I have
As they go out, you're just like, I'm
I'm
really
picking
picturing.
And I'm
Thank
about
you
to
for
shred.
being a fan.
I'm picturing
I'm
Anchorman doing his flute solo.
Yeah, I'm like the same level of captivation is what I'm going for.
You like walking around the inn doing it, making sure you circle everyone.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, and you're rolling a dice for it. I can't wait. Motivation, crazed performance. Choose a target who can hear you.
Well, I don't want to attack anybody.
Okay, that's fair.
I was taking this more as a literal going to 11 craze performance, just to I'm attacking them with
Who's your target? It won't be violent.
the people leaving, just
Okay.
kind of the crowd as they're generally
Bunch of
walking.
fangirls just start screeching. Incredibly happy.
And so come kid,
One of
make
them
sure
gets so excited they slap another one of them.
Oh.
see that all the time, man.
Have that effect on these people.
Cool. Well, I think we achieved what we set out to do.
I don't know what that was, but I liked it.
Get our name out there. Hopefully that'll get us in.
As
Kill.
oh, you've already been in or accepted into Battle of the Bands. Do you have what is the party's plan for Battle of the Bands? It's still a few days away.
Not die.
It is a battle, and there is a music component, which I will figure out the logistics of this week, unless I'm really lazy, and then I'll just make it up on the spot next week.
So I would personally like to take kind of I forget what this game's version of a long rest was, so I can reset my spells, so I can like swap out my spell.
Okay. Well,
list.
y'all are gonna. It's nighttime at a tavern. I feel like you're gonna go to sleep.
Okay,
Is that a fair assessment?
that's a fair
Yeah.
Is anyone like close to level up, or is gonna level up?
I
few people leveled up last
am. What is it?
7 plus your level.
7. 7 plus your level. Is that right?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10. I need one more experience to level up.
You want to try to do something crazy real quick?
Let's try.
Oh, we're gonna do questions anyway.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
You can
So
say something crazy if
I
you want.
I'm
But
going
you
to.
might jeopardize the long rest though.
Don't do it. We need this.
Don't do what you said, or do it.
Don't do it.
Mm.
He never lets us rest. He never lets us sleep. Our characters are strong.
Yeah,
Okay, I won't do anything
I was
crazy.
gonna say, I'm gonna introduce the boogeyman if you roll poorly right before a long rest.
Well, what I was gonna do, but I'm not gonna do now, is I was gonna order a beer at the tavern, and then I was gonna touch the beer real quick and turn it invisible and be like, "Hey, my tankard's empty," so he'd give me a second one.
Okay.
However,
I do it. Let him do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you turn it into a fireball of death, that's on you. You go burn this inn down.
Didn't we?
We've already had that happen almost once.
And it saved us.
That is true. No. We won't. I've already said what I was gonna do, so it won't be any fun now.
So
Sorry.
we still have like 20 minutes left. I don't want to like cut us short early unless there's a really good reason for it.
It's
Like,
fine.
Does the party want to do any planning?
I was
We
gonna bring up our plan.
I had to step away for a minute. Where'd Chris go?
had to
He
take a
said
phone call.
something about had to take something, but he'd be right back. Call or something.
Probably work thing.
I was thinking, since we've already established kind of like the combo of you starting the fire and me controlling it, if depending on how this fight goes, which we have no idea how it's gonna go,
Yeah.
you and I could wombo combo. You start something like large and like because I can control fire, water, earth, or air, and based on what the outcome of that is, I can always Hail Mary with elemental
Large
mastery. Yeah.
and in charge. Yeah.
But I think like it's hard to tell. What can I let's see, what are the rolls here? I actually need to make a roll. I haven't done more. Would it be discern realities to see if we have any information either from previous years of the Battle of the Bands or like hearing it on the streets of like people talking about how does the first round of the Battle of the Bands go?
I think that's a spout lore. When you consult your accumulated knowledge about something, roll
Okay.
plus intellect.
Okay.
Is it that? But this is more of a history check than it is kind of. But I guess that would all fall into it still.
It's
Right.
like if you are thinking about what you know as a character, this is.
That's not what he's doing though. I guess I see it more as we're trying to discern some history about the thing, and that's not something we would inherently have.
I think. Well, if anyone has any history
I-
on Battle of the Bands, I think it's Waylon.
Okay.
I have bardic lore. No, it's when you first encounter an important creature, location, or item.
But since you've already rolled, and you've got a 9, something interesting. It's on you to make it useful. I will say that something interesting. It's up to you to make it useful. Give me a second while y'all talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I wrote that. Okay, let's fix that. Oops.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
What's going on?
I was fixing a spell and I accidentally clicked on it instead of the drop down.
Something. Okay, here you go, Justin. Something useful that you, or something interesting you might have to make useful. This is based on your knowledge as an Arctic elf. You know that the Battle of the Bands is a Colosseum event that happens, and elves are generally not interested in it. They don't care for the barbarism that gnomes put forth for their contests of ascension.
So we can plan that at least we won't have any elves of some sort. So that would rule out anybody trying to do some magical kind of stuff because gnomes don't like magic. They've banned magic in the area. So going into this, oh shit, we wouldn't be able to. We can't publicly do magic because we agreed to damper all our magic stuff. And if we did our magic combo that I planned, it would write us out as not actually taking the rune pact.
Keep this in mind. You can lie and cheat and steal and do all sorts of shit to try to cover up your magic. Or you could just ignore the rules altogether and deal with whatever happens.
I think we can figure out ways to cover it up while we do it, right?
I can't wait to see how you cover up a fireball.
It's like covering up a fart. You just cough.
Pyro, man, pyro.
It's like, ooh, I'm going to throw a pinata at you that explodes.
We tour with our own pyro guy.
All right, so you want
Yeah,
to
I don't
consult
know.
lore, Waylon?
What do y'all want me to? Because I can for spout lore.
I need some
It
context to give you what you want.
Well, why can't I stop it? What were y'all trying to discern? Why I got into looking up whether I had not spout lore? I have bardic lore. That's what I was looking for. That's why I didn't read right. When you first encounter an important creature, location, or item covered by your bardic lore, you were asking. I guess somebody was asking about something about history.
Mhm.
What did you want to know about?
If we could figure out what the format is for the Battle of the Bands, like we don't know what we're going into. Like, is this like chariot races, or is it like a free for all, or is it like flag football?
Okay.
It's going to be flag football every round now. So you used your bardic lore when you came into the city already?
Oh, that's right, I did.
And then that's where you learned that it was that the Battle of the Bands was for naming a new king. I'll throw something in there based on y'all walking around town. You've seen a couple of posters about Battle of the Bands. You've seen one specifically plastered more than any others, and that is the king is not happy about one of his sons declaring him unfit, and he will also be participating to defend his throne.
It doesn't have to be the guy we came here to kill in the first place, is it?
That's the king.
But we're after the son, not the king himself, right?
Yes? No? I thought y'all wanted to kill everyone.
Well, so magical cult lady wanted us to capture the king.
Wait, I thought
Or
we were going
capture
for
the
peace
prince.
this time.
The what?
We're going for peace, aren't we?
So
We're trying-
we were initially sent here to capture the prince or the king, but we decided to kill him. But I think we just decided to capture him instead.
Yeah, I was gonna like poison him with like sleeping poison or something. Right? Wasn't that the plan? I was gonna be invisible, sneak up behind
Yeah.
the king.
I thought that was for the children.
No, the children just got in the way.
Yeah, they were just playing with magic out in the forest.
Whoops.
They just
Hmm.
stumbled into chaos and got smooshed.
But
Collateral damage.
I thought our overall strategy for the Time War involved brokering peace.
Peace was never an option with this group.
No matter how hard we try.
One day.
So, like, if you're trying to resolve the Time War in a certain way,
Did I dream this? Didn't we talk about in one scenario one side won, and the other scenario another side won? So we were going to try to force a scenario where both reach peaceful accord.
Yeah, well, that's the thing of the Time War is Timeline C, which we don't know if we're in that proper timeline, is the unknown timeline. So I don't
And
think
that was kind of guiding why we arrived to this town, right? And
yeah,
why
because I think we discerned that if we kill him, it's probably going to make the gnomes win or something like that.
Okay, so he does need to die. Okay. For a second there, I thought when I remembered we were going for peace, I was like, wait, maybe we're not supposed to kill this guy, but we are here to take him out.
if you think executing the ruler of a country is going to prevent mass genocide or World War III, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
But historically, World War I was started when they executed a prince. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have the advantage of magic, and we've been using a lot of illusionary stuff. If we can maybe spirit him away and kind of try to convince him to help us keep the throne under the condition of meeting our requirements and maybe like using him as a puppet long enough to forget what we need to get done for the cult.
Why don't we find out? Okay.
So I have a spell that I'm going to get on that I've got picked out for level up that might help us out a lot.
What'd you got?
Visions through time.
excellent. What does that do?
Um,
I'm very
cast
excited.
cast the spell and gaze into a reflective surface to see into the depths of time. The GM will reveal the details of a grim potent to you, a bleak event that will come to pass without your intervention. They'll tell you something useful about how you can interfere with the grim potent's dark outcomes. Rare is the important claim that you will live happily ever after. So this seems right up our alley.
You wanna do questions and then roll this?
Yeah.
Let's do questions.
All right.
Never mind.
Where is it? That is not the questions. What the fuck are the questions? End of session. When you reach, ask the. Oh wait, choose your bonds. Did anyone completely resolve a bond?
I wanted to get your opinion on this because I have a bond. Killian smells more like prey than a hunter. Can I sense that he?
You smell the blood on him.
Yeah, can I smell the blood on him and be like, all right, I'm not gonna fuck with him.
I think that's absolutely fair, and I will say only because as a bear, your heightened sense of smell.
Right, because he had to walk by me to get to the restroom.
Yep.
My bond is Killian trusted me with a secret. So.
I feel like that wasn't resolved.
No, I don't think so.
What secret is
Definitely not.
Um,
it? What is the secret first? Or are you all ready to?
Was
throw
there a
that out
secret?
I don't know yet. We don't know yet.
there? Okay, so he hasn't trusted you with the secret yet, but he's going to, and you need to resolve that somehow.
Yeah.
All right.
so I have Killian will play an important role in the events to come. I have foreseen it. He's basically tasked with killing the gnome king.
Are we all? Is our bonds all Killian?
Apparently.
I have one. I have one for everybody. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I would, if you don't
Peace
have one for everyone,
Sprout
I
would be-
recommend it.
yeah.
Okay.
Pea Sprout is keeping an important secret from me. I don't think I've discerned that yet. And then Loose Leaf is actually I don't have one for you, Brett. But Loose Leaf is woefully misinformed about the world. I will teach them all that I can, which I have not had a
I'll
chance
fill
to
the
do
rest
yet.
of those out.
So
I'll fill the rest of those bonds out.
I think I got the Killian one.
So I'll say this. Next session, let's split the party in half and do little duo sessions back and forth. Loose Leaf and Davril can go off and do something, and Killian and Waylon can go off and do something, and Pea Sprout can.
He could be the tie-in thing to the video.
He could.
So if you don't have a bond for the person that you're assigned to, in that thing I just said, get one.
Got it.
Any other bonds before I move on to other questions?
Nope.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Mm,
There are dangerous things in the sewers.
I guess we did learn that the king and one of his sons are not getting along. That we could use that to our advantage, possibly.
Elves also don't meddle often in gnomish affairs, especially Bloodsport.
Wait till they get a load of us.
I think we can mark that as an XP.
Yeah.
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Killian did. Or, yeah,
Mm,
Killian did.
Like a would-be assassin
Yeah.
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 who may or may not have information on him. Should he,
Yeah, I haven't really
should he
taken a close look at the stuff yet.
make a note for next session?
Investigate the contents of the dead man's pockets.
Mm-hmm. Did we loot memorable treasure?
Or castanets, bear-sized castanets.
Yeah, you literally looted the music shop.
Yeah, the music shop.
I wouldn't count that as looting. I'd count that as robbery.
I think there's a gray area between looting and robbery, and y'all
Yeah.
have been in it. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you XP for it.
All right, works for me.
I think that guy was just happy we put the business in his name.
It sounded like a fair trade until he thought he was going to explode.
And it's the kaboom.
So that's 3 XP plus your bonds. Oh, there's alignments too. Did anyone fulfill their alignment?
No.
Spur others to significant and unplanned decisive action.
There was no unnatural menaces to slay in my end.
Dang it, I gotta get you an unnatural menace. Actually, spoilers, the Battle of the Bands, full of unnatural menaces.
Good to know.
Like they were just all over the place. We just couldn't see him.
Where were they?
All of the gnome children that want to ascend to the throne are going to have a team for Battle of the Bands. So we'll see how that goes.
Let us see.
Are there actually pockets of tainted gnomes now from my trek back to the group?
It's canon. I can't
Okay.
do anything about it.
I like that.
I'm making a note. Tainted Killian gnomes.
Yeah, there's reports coming in from the gnomish borderlands to the capital now of whole gnome communities resorting to cannibalism, just going crazy. Gideon says you're welcome.
Worshipping a dark god.
Gideon says you're welcome.
Does anyone level up?
I do.
All right. Is it you just pick
So-
a spell or?
I get a spell and I get an advanced move. So for the advanced move, I think I'm going to take logical, which lets me discern realities with my intelligence instead of wisdom, which is great because it goes from being like a -1 to a +2.
There we go.
That's what I need. Yeah, because my wisdom's a 0, so it goes from a 0 to a +2. So that +2 will definitely help. So I'll take that, and we'll put that in discern, wisdom plus, or no, it's now intelligence +2, as I accidentally do that. And then let me mark that down in my notes. And okay, so I'm at 4 now. That much experience. And for my spell, I said I was going to take. Where did it go? It was a level 3 spell. Visions through time, a level 3 divination spell.
Mhm.
You want to go ahead and roll that?
Yeah, let me
Do
get it worked into my
set
character
the stage
sheet.
for me. Y'all have retreated to your rooms. Are you
Yeah.
are you in the bathroom of your room by yourself, peering into the future, or did you gather everyone in a room and set up a bowl of water?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay, so
We're gonna make it fancy.
so everyone gets to see.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so let me make sure I got it right. Level 3 divination, visions through time.
I'll level
third
up too.
level.
You
Damn,
do as
so
well,
that's
Jeff?
the spell.
Yeah.
Okay, let's let Jeff level up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you got. I
Go
mean,
for
we'll
it.
work on it at the same time, I guess.
Oh, we're about to cast a spell, and I'm gonna have to make a decision on how much to tell y'all. So let's level up.
Yeah,
first.
go ahead and level up first.
So it's 7 plus your level.
Right.
Okay.
What level is everybody at? You're only at level. Oh, that's right, because you're on a new character.
And I haven't
What
failed
level are you
much.
up to, Jeff?
3.
I just hit 4, so I thought I was behind.
I'm not far off. 3 more experience points and I can level again.
Oh wow.
I had a
Okay.
glut of them.
You are reducing your XP after the fact, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm adding the 9 to it. Not how it works.
Once
Just
it's level
kidding,
up,
I'm
you
just
clear it out,
kidding.
right? Oh.
So what are you taking?
I like cheap shot.
What is cheap shot?
Those are advanced moves, right? I get to pick an advanced move.
Yeah, there's like, it's weird because I'm looking on Wizard, and it has the whole list listed out. I wish they would do this, but there's a line on mine that says everything below this is for level 6 to 10, but it doesn't, unless you pay attention to that. It looks like it's in one of the spell or one of the advanced moves for me.
Well, what I'm looking at says advanced moves. When you gain a level from 2 to 5, choose from these moves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Envenom.
You can apply even complex poisons with a pinprick. When you apply a poison that's not dangerous for you to use to your weapon, it's touch. Wait. When you apply a poison that's not dangerous for you to use to your weapon, it's touch instead of applied.
So I guess instead of me having to apply it to the weapon, I can just
You just like dab it in, good to go.
yeah, just a dab.
It's like you got
Dab.
your
That's it.
you got your poison
it.
bottle, you poke the tip of your dagger in, and it's good to go. All right,
Yeah.
I like it. I think the
Yes,
poison,
I'm playing hard into the poisons.
I'm really excited to see some crazy assassination. So, go ahead and cast a spell, Davril.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. So we are going to cast a spell. All right, I clicked on it. 10. All right.
Oh boy, cast a spell.
It succeeded.
Chris, are you back with us? You got back with us just in time, maybe.
In time.
We're
Just in
summoning
time.
a demon.
I got a fantastic new spell called Visions Through Time that we're using.
Okay, sweet. So I have a request then. Sean, can you go to my character sheet and roll for me? Because I did not predict, like I had to swing by the airport, so I don't have my laptop with my character sheet up.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Oh no, whatever I need to roll. I'm just saying if you can click on my sheet.
Okay, you don't need to roll anything.
Oh.
You're good.
Added the XP we got for at end.
3.
Oh,
Session
okay.
end.
We're doing end of session. Did we
Yeah.
murder anyone?
Yeah.
So you bump up to 17 XP. Oh, you will also level up. You want to level up next session so you got your computer in front of you?
Yeah, I'll pick something out. I mean,
What
are we
level is he
at
at?
a long rest?
He's level 2. Yeah, we're doing a long rest.
Okay.
Level 2 and
17 XP.
jeez, he should have leveled up last
He wasn't here last
at the
session.
end of last session. Oh.
Yeah, that was the one that I had
So
to apply to watch.
I'm the highest level in the party?
You failed
you're
the
our-
most, and you haven't died.
You're our
17
paper
XP might be
mache
enough
thing.
to level twice.
So for 1 to 2, it's 14, 17. Yeah, he'll get 2 levels.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna throw it all on Dex. Or no, Charisma. Charisma's where I want it.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, how do you cast this spell? You just like
So everybody's grouped around the coffee table in the room we're in, and I've got a bowl of water in front of me. And I just hold my hand over the the bowl of water, and I tap a finger in to make it ripple, and a
Can I
vision
let you
starts
tap
to
the
come forth.
tambourine in the background for dramatic effect?
Just shake it. Shh.
as you see the water fills with the picture of a Colosseum, and as we scale back from the center stage and see the Colosseum full of people, you see what looks to be some sort of scoreboard up at the top near what looks like a viewing box for the elite, the gnomish heirs, the gnome king.
It's like
Oh,
the skybox.
Right, they don't sit with the riffraff. They sit up there in the top box, and you see three spots on the left side of the scoreboard underneath the king,
Okay.
and you can't decipher what the names are, but you see 3 figures walk as we scale up to there, and then we move the camera pans back to the entrance where the combatants enter the Colosseum. You see 3 figures step out. You see a tall man with a long silver sword. You see a large hunk of a man in camouflage and an assault rifle strapped over his back and a Santa hat. And you see a third man
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh,
with
no.
a
Oh
sweater
no.
vest and silver armbands.
Can I clearly make out who the figure, like what the figures look like, or is it just kind of like shadowy and you can get some detail, but
Knowing what you know, knowing the voices in your head screaming that you see older Davril with his silver sword and his armbands. You see
older Flanagan?
Older Flanagan, sorry. You see Meldog, but not a young Meldog, an older Meldog who has been seen before running from a helicopter before someone shot him like a crazy fool. And,
Oops. Does he have the bullet wound?
and everyone's favorite not Santa Claus, Klaus. But
I'm
older Klaus, a younger Time War combatant Klaus.
So this isn't old Flanagan.
This is old Flanagan.
Old Flanagan, old Meldog, young Klaus.
Yes.
Weird.
Guys, we're in trouble.
Oh, we're so fucked. We're so fucked.
I'm not scared of any non-believers. We're fine.
I'm afraid because we don't see Gideon.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
That is a
that's
good
because
point.
that's because Gideon is still here.
Or he's like symbiotic with someone and he's gonna like venom out and just like
Oh
wreck
no.
our shit.
He's
that's good.
already been wrenching open poor Killian's mouth. Like I wish I'll have to find a picture of what I have in my head, but it's like two giant like black arms just reaching through the mouth.
Oh god.
Like, he's already doing some creepy shit with Killian, so it's coming. I'll save that durian for later.
So, the party knows what's at the very end of the Coliseum. Do you have a plan? Do you have the ideas of the plan? Are we gonna
That
have
changes
to,
everything.
or should we fight a couple of rounds in Battle of the Bands and see where we land?
I guess we're gonna have to see where we land because this is supposed to be a bleak event that will come to pass. So
I know what we need to do. We have the
Without-
Gigantify potions, right?
well, it'll come to pass without our intervention. So is this our evil goatee brothers or not?
Are they here for a different reason?
Guess we'll find out.
Can you prevent them from entering the ring altogether?
Well, if they enter the ring, that leads me to believe that it is the grim event that will come to pass without our intervention. So, guess we'll find out. We should probably enter Battle of the Bands with that in the back of our head.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.